Hello everybody. I know it's been a few days, but we're fine. Nobody is sick here. And my parents are coming over to pick up this thing. Because they came a couple days ago and brought a desktop computer to give me, and Dad bought a new one, well not a new one, but a refurbished one, and it came in this, and he said he didn't need it because he unboxed it here and had me set it up for him. But then it started acting real weird, like going into Yiddish and stuff like that. So they returned it. But the guy at the Roger City Radio Shack said he wants this thing, so they have to come all the way over here and get it. Normally you don't have to have every piece of packing when you return something, but I guess so. And I was going to mail these to my friend Jenn in Florida. They're all the they used to be called Made Right. Now they're called Better Made. Chips and popcorn and things that they don't have in Florida. It's only made in Michigan. But we went to try to mail them yesterday, and the post office wants $60 a piece to mail these, $120. So I told her I can't mail them. I mean, it was my idea to send her one of everything anyway. So now we have to eat all these. And when I send her her normal box, I'll make sure she gets some of these, because these are the ones she really likes, because I sent them to her before, and some of these because she wants to try them. And basically what these are is the burnt chips that you find in the bottom of the bag that taste really, really good. The Better Made company decided, oh, what would happen if we made them all that way? Well, they're really good. So those are the two most important ones. I'll make sure she gets those. Every few months we send each other a box of stuff, and I've got one of those going in the second living room, and I'll get those chips in there. But it cost way too much to send all of these, even though the box was light. Boxes, they don't go by weight anymore. They go by size, which is foolish and ridiculous. So we couldn't spend $120 to mail these. Right, White Storm? Yeah. Everybody's just chilling. And this is the lettuce already coming up. Little sprouts here too. And in the back there, that's the poblano peppers. Some of them coming up already. So they'll do good. Don't worry, there's no fire in that wood stove, so we are not cooking our seeds. Aww. Cats lay in the silliest positions and do the cutest things. Hello.
Hello.
Don's changing the litter boxes.
Yep. That guy going to put some litter in the white litter box or that between.
Okay, good. But otherwise, we're just waiting for Mom and Dad. And I've been watching Live Each Day, aka Dude Like Hella, Corey Williams. It used to be Dude Like Hella. He's playing with his kids out in the yard in a live stream. It was live yesterday, not now. And you probably noticed that ugly McDonald's chair. McDonald's table and chairs is gone. That's because Don managed to do a little grocery shopping the other day, and he brought home spaghetti sauce, and they were on the table, the jars, and I started wiping the table off because I was doing the dishes. Well, that table is so wobbly that one of those jars fell off the table and exploded glass and spaghetti sauce everywhere. So we're going to take that to the dump. And I have already ordered a new table and chairs from Walmart.com, and they should be here soon. A real actual table, nice table with 4 chairs. So no more old leftover McDonald's junk, right?
Yeah.
He still has to take it to the dump, but it'll make it there.
Yeah, the dump don't open until 2, so.
Yeah.
I'm getting the kitchen garbage now to go too, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the dump and make a quick trip to take everything.
Yeah. This is the little desktop computer that Dad gave me. I have it right next to the other one. But the funny thing about it is that it has no Wi-Fi capabilities. So I have to, I did order a 50-foot Ethernet cable so it can go from here, behind here, all the way out here, all the way over here to where the modem is. Because the modem has to be hooked up right there and can't get moved. But Don will probably run it through up and around and whatever.
What are you talking?
Talking about that Ethernet cable, what's your plans when it comes to how you're going to run it?
Probably somehow.
Not on the floor though, right?
I'm gonna touch right across the floor where you gotta walk all over it.
I've done that before. I used to have to run a great big long Ethernet cord from the bedroom of one of my apartments all the way out to the living room.
Well, I'll try and get it up out of the way the best I can.
Yeah, so we don't trip on it.
Yeah, 'cause you're like, well, what length we needed, and
50 feet.
like 50 feet. That way we can run it up out of the way, some shit like that.
Yeah. But anyway, I have never heard of a computer that didn't have Wi-Fi in it, unless it was an old dinosaur, which this one is not. So that's just weird.
I don't know.
Ethernet is all it has, and I've gone through all the settings, and everything Google says to try to activate the Wi-Fi. It just does not have the Wi-Fi piece of hardware in it.
Yeah, we don't have that ability, so you gotta hardwire it in.
Yeah, so that's just strange. But anyway, that one is a 4 gigabyte RAM. So I'm not putting Wondershare Filmora 9 on that. I'm leaving it on the Dell, which is an 8 gigabyte. So I will have both those computers, and I'll just switch the cords back and forth for the monitor and the mouse and the keyboard for when I want to use one or the other. And I still have my laptop, and we still have another laptop put away, so we have enough now,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure you had enough?
Yeah. We're all set. If one dies, there's 3 others.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we have enough spares.
The Dell was, something that fell in the category of what you really needed.
Yeah, that's the 8 gigabyte RAM. That's the only one that the video editing software works right on.
Yeah, and that's what, that's why I was like, well, when I seen the opportunity that I might be able to get one, and then it was like, okay, I just worked out a deal. I was just a middleman for you and Dave to work out a deal for you to get it, so.
Yeah, and that will be the main use of that one is video editing.
Yeah, that's why I was, mentioning to Dave that you were needing something, so.
Yeah.
That one there was just gonna get packed away and just shoved off in the corner somewhere.
Yep. So Don has the car all packed up with the stuff going to the dump.
Yep, took all the garbage off of the metal, so that way, he didn't have to do it.
Yeah. Tore the chairs and everything apart. Did you tear the tabletop off?
Yep.
Huh.
And that was broken anyway, so.
Is that why it was so wobbly? Because it was broken?
I think so, and you know how sometimes when you lean on it, it would be like, make that really loud noise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because part of the metal bracket was broken.
Oh. Well, it was just an old piece of crap from the Alpena McDonald's anyway.
Yeah.
I ended up with that stuff because when the owner remodeled, and I worked there, she remodeled the lobby, and she told us all, take all these tables and chairs or I'm throwing them in the garbage. So I ended up with that table and those 2 chairs because at the time, I had no table and chairs at all in the apartment in Alpena. So it worked good for a few years, but now we're going to get a real table and chairs.
Yeah.
Don had to come out here and put the siding back on the house because the wind blew it down.
Yeah, ripped it right off.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of high winds lately and snow, which luckily it's melting, but it's still here in the shadows, like right over here. Yuck. We've had enough snow, right?
Yeah. Yep. Take a little break from that. But I still gotta tuck this seam together over here.
Yeah, so the high winds blew the house apart.
Yeah, I gotta get all that tucked in together and shit, yeah.
Yeah. So Mom and Dad were already here, and I gave them a whole box of those chips. We picked out what we wanted, and I gave a whole box full to them because we don't need all those chips. I mean, I'm fat enough already. Why do I need all those chips? And popcorn and whatever, right?
Yeah.
We kept what we wanted.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Anywho.
that's how it's going so far. Don still didn't get to go to the dump yet to get rid of that stuff because the house fell apart.
Damn winds.
Yeah.
We'll get some real strong winds coming from that way off in the river.
Yeah, we had a big windstorm a couple nights ago that put the power out. So he had to use the generator and the power pack and all that. And now today there's high wind again that's making the house blow apart. So, yay. Well, the wind broke my grandma's hummingbird. So I'll have to take it in the house and fix it. And I should repaint it anyway, because it needs it. But the wing will go right back on there, and I guess I'll just leave it in the house. Because once you paint it and seal it with the kind of paint I have, it shouldn't be outside. So I'll take that in the house and take care of it. We had dinner, which was just leftover boiled dinner from the other night. Cabbage and potatoes and carrots and onions and smoked sausage in it. And now we're back outside again, even though now it's getting pretty cold out here.
Yeah.
But he still has to finish his job.
What I started earlier, never finished yet.
Yeah. Stab the ground.
Why not?
And it looks like these flowers are, the snow killed them, so that's cool.
Well, they're pretty short-lived to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only early spring flowers and that's it.
Yeah. It needs to stop snowing. We've had enough.
Yeah.
But anyway, I tried to buy a Nintendo DS Lite and the new Animal Crossing game. It's impossible. They are all sold out everywhere. I keep looking and looking and nope, nothing. So I give up. I guess that's something I cannot get. And a game I can never play. Oh well, I won't die if I can't play Animal Crossing, right?
You seem to think you will.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he's gonna finish fixing that, and I'm gonna go in the house because it's cold out here and I only have flip-flops on. But we're gonna say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight.
Good morning.
And we'll see you next time. And I realized you guys didn't see Tug today. Hey Tug. Say goodnight, Tug. Good night, Tug.